Drivers come to Tulsa from all across the country to compete in the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals over at the Tulsa Fairgrounds. But many drivers actually from right here in Green Country. Race is going to continue tonight with the championship set to happen tomorrow. So here at 4 o'clock, we are joined by Daryn Pittman, who is actually a racer from Owasso. Daryn, that's exciting, being in your hometown and competing here. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us today with your race coming up tonight. So tell us a little bit, how did you get into racing?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah, it is exciting. Every year at the Chili Bowl, you know, being from here, growing up as a fan first and watching these races from the grandstands and then being able to compete in it. And I don't know how many I've competed in, but it's quite a few. It's a lot of fun. This is a race that means a lot to a lot of people all over the world, to be honest with you, let alone the country. So I started racing when I was 5 years old, racing quarter midgets here at Tulsa Quarter Midget Club. My parents got me into racing, and just it kept going from there. I've been fortunate to, you know, really until this last April, that's all I've ever done for a living is race cars and sprint cars. So I only race a midget typically once a year here at the Chili Bowl, but it's a lot of fun to be a part of, and one that we've come close to winning a few times, and we'll just keep coming back and trying to enjoy or try to improve every year.
So does this race mean a little bit more since it is kind of in your home turf?
Yeah, absolutely. It's you know, I've grown up racing sprint cars, and that's what I've done for a living. This is really more of an enjoyable event for me, more so than part of our job. Just being able to come back home as a homecoming to see friends, family that we don't typically get to race in front of the rest of the season, and obviously a lot of sponsor connections as well. Just growing up from this area and people that have helped me out, you know, throughout my career, you know, as we progressed. That's enjoy to be a part of our Chili Bowl operation once a year.
Besides the things you just mentioned, is there anything else that makes the Chili Bowl unique every year when it rolls around?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that make it unique, but I don't think, you know, it's quite comprehensible until, you know, until somebody comes out here and actually sees it. I mean, the quality of the racing that you see in this building, honestly, is, you know, second to none in the country. I mean, you're going to see probably 2 or 3 of the best races of the year, in my opinion, this week. There's never a chance of it raining out, so therefore I think that, you know, it helps people come from all over the country and all over the world. You know, commit. You know, gives them the ability to make the commitment to come, with weather not being a factor. Us being able to be in totally different race cars, where, you know, there are some, you know, full-time midget guys that are obviously the best at what they do typically the rest of the year, but it's a really even playing field where you get sprint car guys, NASCAR guys, really just guys from all over a lot of different forms of racing to get in a little bit of unfamiliar cars and go out and compete against each other for really what I consider probably one of the most coveted trophies in all of motorsports. And
you're racing tonight really quickly, Daryn, is that correct?
Yes, we are. Yes, we qualify tonight on Friday.
Okay, and then, yeah, if you qualify for tonight, you are going on to tomorrow, is that correct?
Yes, as long as we need to, you know, there's probably 80 cars, I think, racing tonight. I think there's 400 entries, or right at 400 throughout for the whole week. It's broke up to about 80 cars per night. The top 2 out of those 80 cars tonight will be locked into the A main, and then basically every position past that lines you up for an A main on Saturday, and it starts early in the morning, and with obviously the culmination and you know, the final race being around whatever 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, with the 24 best drivers and fastest cars getting into the A main on Saturday night out of the 400, which that's obviously your first goal and you know, a big accomplishment just trying to get into the final race.
Well, we wish you luck with that. So that's exciting, and we're happy to have you back and hope you do well on that. Thanks so much for taking time to speak with us today. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.